lot of you have been asking me, how do I level up? What do I do? Where do I go? What's the best CHAO? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. And to show you guys this is 100% legit, let's go ahead and make ourselves a brand new account, and we're going to be 100 years old because that's the best way to do this. And we got to figure out a really good name for our character because, you know, you don't want to be that one person that walks around saying your name is Steve, right? So let's figure out, let's see, pizza's awesome, no. Let's see, chili dogs, no. Okay, you know what, let's just go with this, Red Ninja Alt. Here's my brand new account, no followers, no following, no nothing, no friends, I'm pretty much a loner. All right, so when the game first starts, you're going to be a bacon here, and let's be honest, that's just lame. Some of you guys like it, but for me, no. Let's go and go into the shop, go into the redeems code section here, and go ahead and type in the word Riders, and then boom, just like that, you got a Sonic Rider skin. Now you're not the lamest kid on the block. Go ahead and equip that, boom, boom, and boom. Now, first thing we're going to focus on, we need to get ourselves a pet, and we need to get ourselves a trail, because the thing we start with doesn't give us anything, okay? Trails and pets give you bonus XP and rings for everything that you gather, okay? Now, I've said this in past videos, but you guys are going to want to utilize the jump dash. Just jump around, makes you go a little faster. To our left, that is the first vending machine. It's 600 coins. That's what we're going to work on first. We have to get our first trail and our first CHAO if we're going to get bonus experience, okay? Right now, we're getting about 4 to 5 rings per ring that we gather. Right here is another vending machine. We're not really going to worry about that one too much just because I think that one's a waste of time, and you're going to want to make your way up this way. Notice how we're only getting between 4 to about 10 rings per time. By the end of this video, you guys are going to be getting at least 100 rings per gather, okay? So, make your way down this way, and you're going to find probably the biggest ring route in the entire game. Obviously, they put it in the very beginning because they want you to be able to get as many as you can when you first start, okay? So make your way around this. I know you're as slow as a slug, but it's fine. Okay, gather all this stuff here. See that ring up to our left? We're not going to have enough experience to jump to get that. Also, this little loop-de-loop, don't even try to go over it. You're way too slow. So, make your way this way. That is Green Hill Obby 2 right there. You can't do that until you're level 15, okay? So let's just go ahead and grab these rings on this bridge and then turn right back around, and I'll show you guys this loop-de-loop right here. And you know what? A lot of you guys have been asking about races, so let's go ahead and show you guys what those are all about right now too. So here's what races are all about. Pretty much you're going to lose every single time when you're this slow. Here's why I don't like races when you first start, because each experience and ring bonus that you guys can see, they're way too spread out. You guys can't jump over there. So right now you're not gathering experience, you're just kind of running for no reason, okay? And everyone's already beat you. Everyone's at the end of the map, right? So there's a lot of wasted time when it comes to these races at the very start of the game. Some people like them, but like that one right there, you're not quite fast enough to jump up there and get that 3,000 XP bonus. You need to be a little bit more of a higher level to come into a race, okay? Just in the very start. Races are good, but wait till you gain some experience so you guys can actually hit those jumps and get the experience bonuses, okay? All right, now that you're back at the start, you're going to go hit up Green Hill Obby 1, which is right here. You need to do it because you get 500 rings just for completing it, okay? So let's jump on in here. Pretty simple. Just make sure you guys don't fall off the platforms. Done it a million times, and I've definitely fallen off a million times. So just jump up here, call it a day, easy peasy. Let's speed this up. And boom, just like that, now you have enough to spin that 600 ring vending machine that I showed you guys at the very beginning. All right, let's keep moving. And when you first pop out of the obby, we're gonna go ahead and go right, and this is the only time we're gonna do this because this puts you in a prime position to go hit up this bridge and then hit the next spot over here. Remember guys, I'm not trying to waste your time. I'm trying to have this be as efficient as possible and get you guys the most XP possible. And I feel like you guys know this pathway pretty well. Basically, just run it and make your way back to the beginning. All right, now that you're back at the beginning, you got 700 rings. We're going to go ahead and buy one of these right now and see if we can get a CHAO or a trail. And boom, there you go. You get an uncommon trail. Doesn't really matter which trail or CHAO you get, you just got to equip it because it gives you bonus XP and rings. All right, okay, let me show you guys another little thing here. At the very top of your screen, there's a little redeem chest. Go ahead and click that and open it. These things can have things like bonus XP, more rings, magnets, all sorts of cool stuff. Now we have enough rings to see if we can roll ourselves another CHAO or a trail. And boom, just like that, now we got our very first CHAO. Go ahead and equip that, and just like that, excellent. Okay. Now, you're going to run the same exact ring path you did before, but now you're going to get more XP and more rings for every diamond and ring that you gather, okay? Pretty simple, pretty easy, but now we're going to go for our second CHAO and our third CHAO, so we're going to need a lot more rings to do that. You guys know what we're doing. We're just going to go ahead and speed this up to make it easier. Let me explain something else really quick too. The reason I like to run that path in the beginning, and the reason why you want to run any path, is because you want to have the most concentrated diamonds and rings possible. This is the other side of the map. As you can see, there's not a lot of diamonds and rings that spawn over here. There's not a bunch of reason that you should ever be over here in the first place, unless you're just trying to run around and be fast. But look, it takes you forever to gather the same thing as over there. There are diamonds every like 5 steps. So yeah, always stick to this way and keep your experience moving, okay? And since I feel like you guys understand this pathway pretty well, we're gonna go ahead and speed this up so we can get to level 15 so we can do the Green Hill Obby too. All right, now that we've went over this little pathway here, I'm gonna show you guys this little spot. If you go to your right, you see that little ring right there? Go ahead and try to gather these rings. At level 14 and 15, you're not quite big enough and fast enough to jump over that. So go ahead and gather these rings and make your way over to Green Hill Obby 2, and there's gonna be another ring bonus inside here. This one I feel like is easier than the first one because it's just a lot of dashing ones, which is pretty easy. Go ahead and grab this, boom, boom. Pretty simple, but at the end, you get yourself a nice 1,000 rings, which is now time for us to go roll some more chows and trails. Let's go. And let's see what we get here for the first one. There we go, blue trail. Okay, that one's a little better than our first one because it's common and our first one was uncommon. And there we go, black chow, excellent. So let's go ahead and equip those real quick. Now we have our second chow equipped. And to go over chows and trails super fast, essentially they start at uncommon, common, go to rare, epic, legendary, okay? The higher the level of the trail or the chow, the more base experience and rings that you get. So always try to have the best one equipped. Like this one here, a little bit better, so let's go ahead and equip that. Okay, here we go. Now, we're going to start making our way the same exact pathway, but this time we're going to go ahead and grab these rings right here, and now we can make this jump and get ourselves that experience that we've been missing in the beginning. Okay, grab these rings, and now head over this way. You can see now you're getting more rings and more experience for each diamond that you collect. It's huge when you first start out. Okay, let's go ahead and speed this next part up. And I bet you feel like you're pretty fast right now, but guess what? You're not quite fast enough to make it over the loop-de-loop. So, make your way over here to this other 1,500 experience ring and jump through it because guess what? Now, you actually can. All right, now let's make our way back to the very beginning and start that process again. And jump here. You can now get that experience, which is pretty sweet. Keep traveling down this way and get your XP. Let's speed this up. All right, and now we got 1,300 bucks. We can spin a couple more of these to see if we can get our third chow. And get some experience, that's always nice. Let's try it one more time. Third chow, come on. There we go. All right, excellent. So now we have 3 chows, which is the maximum XP we can get right this very second, okay? Now it's time that we hit level 25 and make our way to Lost Valley because that's the next spot we're gonna go to. So, all right, so head on up this hill here and we're gonna hit level 25 on the way up. There we go. Make your way right around here. Some nice XP on the way to Lost Valley. Okay, don't miss any diamonds like that. And there we go, perfect. Lost Valley, by the way, is my favorite spot, just so you know. Okay. There's a little obby here. You got to go ahead and complete this. Jump on this, and then there's a little bounce pad. Hit that. Pretty simple, right? And then jump over here, and then boom. Now you're in Lost Valley. In my opinion, okay. Lost Valley has the best vending machine in the entire game. It's right here. It's 4,000 coins, but you have a chance to get these. These are jewel chows, and these are epic trails. They're the best ones, in my opinion, and the best bang for your buck in the game. So, when you get to Lost Valley, you're going to run this little pathway here. I've shown this pathway a million times in previous videos, but when you're first starting out, it's really nice because there's no jumps. There's nothing that requires you to be a max level to get to this, which is kind of cool. So by this time, everyone's going to be at a little bit of a different spot. You might have your third chow, you might have your favorite trail, but right now, you want to focus on either rings or XP. So if you have 3 chows, I would recommend you focus on XP so that you can rebirth for the first time. If you don't have 3 chows, you want to make sure you focus rings so that you can actually roll the vending machines to get your favorite chow. Okay. So this way allows you to do both. This has experience and rings built into this pathway here. If you can unlock a magnet, this path works a little bit better because you don't have to run these weird lines and waste a bunch of your time. So grab this one here. This, like I said, this pathway is a ring path, not necessarily an experience path. I do this to show you guys where to go for rings, so just go around here, grab this. Now remember guys, if you don't have 3 chows by right now, this is the path you want to do. You need to grind out rings so that you can get your third chow and your better trail, okay? If you already have all 3, you just want to focus experience right now so that you guys can rebirth, because when you rebirth, you get double the experience going forward, okay? So, we're going to make our way down this way. We're going to grab some more experience. I'm going to show you guys something else here. Now, by the time you've done all that, this pathway is going to be available once again. So grab your rings if you want to, but other than that, let's go ahead and grind this whole pathway out, and I'll show you guys what to do next, okay? Now, you guys can spend as much time here as you want, but for the sake of this video, let's go ahead and head back to Green Hill. I'll show you guys this. And then once you go back in the portal, now this pathway is available once again that you first started the game with, okay? Let's go ahead and speed this up. You guys know the drill. All right, you got 3,500 rings, and now you have to ask yourself, do you have 3 chows and a trail equipped? If you do not spend any more rings here. Save all of your rings for the $4,000 one that's in Lost Valley. There's more epics, better chows, all that stuff, okay? So let's go ahead and speed this next part up so we can grind out some more experience. I'll be right back. Now, when you're done with that path, instead of going to the end, go through this Lost Valley portal here. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna grind ourselves to level 50 so we can rebirth. Let's go. All right, boom, just like that, we're gonna head over to Green Hill now and grab the same exact stuff we had before. And boom, just like that, we are level 50. Now let's rebirth. But Red Ninja, why should I rebirth? I'm already this level. Here's why. You get 7,000 rings, more stuff, and you get this 2 times multiplier. You get that every time you rebirth, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Boom, just like that. And don't worry, when you guys level up the next time, you're gonna level up so much faster because everything you're getting now is ×2. And I hope this video clears up any questions you guys may have on how to level up fast in Sonic Speed Simulator, okay? Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Make sure you guys hit that red subscribe button underneath this video, hit that like button, and I will see you in the next one.